Welcome to the EPA's Renovation, Repair, and Painting Certification Guide.
Our goal is to help you prevent lead hazards at your renovation, repair, and painting site.
You may know that in 2008, EPA issued the Lead Renovation, Repair, and Painting Rule, often referred to as the RRP Rule. The rule requires renovation firms to be certified by EPA or by an EPA-approved state.
EPA also requires that these firms use individuals who are trained in lead-safe work practices. Individuals must pass a one-day training course in lead-safe work practices to become certified renovators.
We will teach you how to comply with these RRP requirements in 3 easy steps.
1. We will help you figure out whether your firm needs to apply to EPA and/or to your state.
2. We will teach you how to apply for firm certification.
3. We will help you find a renovator training class. 1. Figuring out where your firm needs to apply, to EPA or your state. First, go to epa.gov/getleadsafe.
Click Renovation Firm, then click on the state or states that you work in.
You'll fall into one of 2 categories. 1, if the site takes you to a state page and you only perform work in that EPA authorized state, follow your state instructions. Each state page has its own layout and instructions.
Carefully read over your state's instructions to find out what requirements are needed to become certified to work in your state.
This is an example of EPA's application site. These are examples of state sites. 2. If you click on a state, territory, or tribe and it links to EPA steps, then you must apply with EPA. Remember, you may need to apply to both your state and EPA, depending on where you work. If you only do your work in EPA-administered states, then a single application in EPA will cover you in all of these states. Let's go through that application process.
Step 2. Apply for EPA firm certification. First, click on Renovator Firm Application Form and Instructions PDF. To become lead-safe certified, all firms must submit an RRP application and a $300 fee to EPA.
A one-person shop or sole proprietorship is considered a firm and must be certified as a firm by EPA. Remember, this is not the same as individual renovator certification. We will discuss individual certification in Step 3. Let's get back to the EPA application and scroll down to the main part.
Starting with Section A, your first step is to mark Initial in Option 1, Renovation, Repair, and Painting Firm Certification. Make sure you do not fill out Option 2, unless it is a part of your job to assess or remove all lead hazards, also known as abatement. This is usually not a part of a renovation, repair, or paint job. Next, move to Section B. Since you are applying for only renovation firm certification, enter the fee amount for certification for renovations only, $300. The check should be made payable to US EPA, and you should include a note, Lead Program User Fees, on the check memo line.
Next, under Section C, you must provide the name of your firm and address. The name of the attesting individual is the person who will sign this application. Also, make sure you enter your firm's mailing address if different, phone number, and email address. Please note, if you are a sole proprietorship, the firm name may be your name, so do not leave any of these spaces blank.
Next, Section D. Please select how you want to be listed on EPA's website. On this website, potential customers can search for lead-safe firms. In the section, check the renovation box.
Please read Section E carefully. Has your firm been cited for any local, state, or federal lead-based paint violations? Mark yes or no. If yes, you must attach a separate page with a written explanation.
You're almost done. In Section F, sign, list your title, and date the application.
Remember, as the attesting individual, you're confirming that your firm will use lead-safe work practices and that trained renovators will supervise certain key parts of the job. Finally, make sure to check over your application and include your payment. Place your application and check in the mail and send to US EPA, Lead User Fees, P.O. Box 979072, St. Louis, Missouri 63197 9000. 3. Finding a renovator training class on lead-safe work practices.
Now that you have completed the application, make sure you have your renovators trained in lead-safe work practices. Not all of a firm's workers need to be official certified renovators, but certified renovators are needed to oversee certain key aspects of the job. They also show others how to do the job safely. It's a good idea to have a certified renovator on staff. Determine how many of your workers need to be certified and then sign them up for the Class 2.
To find a training center near you, visit epa.gov/getleadsafe. Once EPA approves your firm's application, which usually takes about a month, you will receive a certificate in the mail and information about your custom lead-safe certified logo.
You're all set. EPA certification is good for 5 years, but please let us know if any of your contact information changes so our records are accurate.
If you have any questions regarding lead or the RRP certification process, please contact the National Lead Information Center at 1-800-424-LEAD or visit epa.gov/getleadsafe.